There's a strange thing happening right now. Two people can use the same AI tool and one becomes more valuable, while the other slowly disappears. Same technology, completely different outcomes. And the difference has nothing to do with intelligence, speed, or talent. It has everything to do with positioning. That's what this video is about. Most conversations about AI focus on tools. Which model, which prompt, which shortcut, but the people who are actually winning, they are not obsessed with tools. They are redesigning where they sit in the value chain. Because replacement doesn't happen when the machine is smarter. It happens when your role has no judgment left in it. Before 2026, that distinction will matter more than ever. For a long time, I thought progress meant doing more. More tasks, more output, more discipline. But eventually, I noticed something uncomfortable. The harder I worked, the less differentiated I felt. So I paused just to observe. I looked at what I was actually being paid for. Not what I did, but what created value. And that's when I realized most of my time was spent proving I was useful instead of becoming necessary. That changed everything. Here's the truth most people miss. AI doesn't replace people. It replaces positions. And positions are designed. If your role is execution heavy, it will be automated. If your role shapes decisions, meaning, or direction, it expands. So the goal before 2026 isn't learning more skills, it's shifting your role upward. Let me show you what that looks like in real life. There's a type of work right now that's slowly losing its power, not because it's bad work, but because it's easy to replicate. So instead of trying to outrun AI, here are 4 shifts that move your role into a place that actually grows in value. Shift number 1, the work that stops scaling. AI can do tasks, it can't own consequences. The safest people aren't the ones who do the work, they are the ones who decide what matters, what gets prioritized, what gets ignored. Decision makers don't disappear, they get more leverage. Before starting work, ask, if this disappeared tomorrow, would anyone notice? If the answer is no, automate it. Shift number 2, the skill most people ignore. Knowledge is cheap now. Understanding is not. AI can generate answers, but people still struggle to interpret them. The people who rise are the ones who can say, here's what this means for you. That's not technical skill, that's clarity. Practice turning complexity into one clear sentence. Clarity is a career skill now. Shift number 3, where decisions start to matter. The internet is about to drown in content. AI can produce endlessly. What it can't do is choose well. Taste is pattern recognition. It's knowing when something feels right and when it doesn't. And taste can't be rushed. Consume slowly, study why something works. That's how taste forms. And finally, shift number 4, what actually makes you harder to replace? There's a big difference between AI helps me and AI works for me. The second one changes your identity. When you give AI roles, systems, and context, you stop being a worker. You become a designer. Next time you open an AI tool, don't ask a question. Give it a job. The future doesn't belong to people who hustle harder. It belongs to people who reposition earlier. You don't need to be exceptional. You need to be strategically placed. AI will flatten effort, but it will magnify judgment. That's the opportunity. If there's one thing I want you to take from this, is this. Don't ask how to survive AI. Ask how to stand somewhere it can't. That shift doesn't happen overnight, but it starts with awareness. If this helps you see your work differently, sit with it. And when you're ready, we'll keep building from here, calmly, intentionally, together.